Alrighty, welcome to Soundbar Live with Mela. Again, I'm your host, Mela. We're in our third season and we're fucking kicking it. Okay, today we've got Brandy. She's an amazing podcast host and bartender. But today I'm making a drink, so she's drinking the shit I'm doing.
Because you know I live for a good cocktail, so I mean.
No, you just live for alcohol. Come on.
Pretty much. I don't need to waste calories on chasers.
It's a little on the sweet side.
Oh, but you know.
But it's okay. All right, so today's topic, Taking Shots segment, is going to be a little bit more on the serious side. We've had just like a lot of tragedies in 2019. We had Nipsey Hussle.
Very true.
Which was super tragic. We had John Singleton. I wanted to address Nipsey Hussle on the program just because, like, you know, I didn't know how much influence he had on the culture, who he's been to music, who he's been to people.
Right.
And just seeing the outpouring of love and just support from the world. You know?
I mean, I appreciated it. I can honestly say I wasn't really a Nipsey Hussle fan prior to him. Like, I didn't really listen to his music or anything like that. But just kind of looking at like the things that he's done and the person that he's always proven himself to be, it's like, damn, I wish I would have like been a little more in tune with him when he was like present. Because people are like heartbroken about this.
But the good thing is, and this is the thing about for all you black people, all you Negroes, you brothers, y'all be like, oh, we always need a hero. Nipsey was the hero. He was the this. He was the Tupac. Be that yourself. I think the only thing that Nipsey really promoted was self-preservation as a people. That we have to preserve ourselves, push ourselves forward, be independent, be entrepreneurs, do our own thing. I think that is what we should learn. So, and then just stop doing, you know, like nigga shit, like killing each other.
But then it's kind of hard though, because I think I was talking about this the other day and I was just like, yo, how do you literally, it's like if you do this and you help your community and they turn their back on you, it's like what you...
But it's the crabs in the barrel mentality. And this is the thing about, and we gotta be real, okay, we can talk positive all day about black folks and be like, oh, this, that, and the third, but I'm telling you, if you look at a person, think about an alcoholic, okay, or think about a drug addict. Who is that person's biggest demon? Who is breaking that person down the most? Themselves.
Right.
So anybody that has, like, we have a lot of issues within our community, right? And then when you see somebody who's doing something great, like just because of your own internal bullshit, you decide you want to just kill your own.
Because you hating, basically.
Hating on yourself, so you can't see that man rise. So if anything from this conversation, it is self-love. Get a therapist, work through your nigga shit.
Okay, and figure it out.
And figure it out.
That's killing people.
Exactly, and I want to just jump into John Singleton real quick. Okay, we're gonna just talk about, I said this was very interesting about him. He died at 51, which is tragic in and of itself. He was someone he was a trailblazer.
Okay.
And I wanted to bring him up because John Singleton, if you think about it, you go back, he was one of the first people to actually fuse film and music, right?
Very true.
He put Ice Cube, he put Janet Jackson as his lead in Poetic Justice, he put Tupac as her love interest in Poetic Justice. He centered his film around Tyrese, who was originally supposed to be Tupac, but Tupac, he passed as well. So it ended up being Tyrese's role in Baby Boy.
Right.
So he's always seen the gems in urban art. And he was just so great at connecting the two worlds, film and music. So, and he did it well. It wasn't like commercial and trash. It was just
was real.
It was real. He got people who were really from those areas and who could creatively express what that was. And that will forever be, because he gave us moments in time that made us, that told us about who we were in our lives, you know? And so I'm thankful that I got to watch his work. I'm thankful he got to put so much work out. And, you know, blessings to him and everybody affiliated with his camp. I know it's tough.
I can imagine.
You know, but I will say this is probably inappropriate, but just eat healthy. Don't drink a whole lot. Just drink what we give you on this show and just try to live as long as you can for your family
I
and your
feel
loved
like
ones.
you're trying to be a little shady right now, and I don't appreciate it because I love a good cocktail.
I do too.
But don't judge me.
I have a DUI.
Okay. Well, sure. Hold on, sis. I wasn't going to go that far, okay? But at this point, I feel like it's a little judgment.
It is judgy, but okay, we probably have to wrap this segment because I have a lot of fun with you, Brandy, and I sincerely, I love that you're coming through this season and you're hanging out with me and
Super
drinking
dope.
with me.
I'm so excited to be a part of this.
It's great. So Brandy, you need to follow her on her social medias.
My social media.
And she's got a podcast, The Judge.
It's all B Haley. That's BeeHaileyy. Or check out my website at www.bhaley.com and, you know, just get into all things judge.
Get into all things judge. Guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. And we have a great artist coming up. Her name is Kissie IG. I mean, she's bad. She's fine. She can sing. She can write. And did I say she can sing?
Okay.
So this is going to be great. I can't wait to talk to her and know more about her life and what she's got going on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move into it. Wait, cheers, man. Equally amazing songwriter and vocalist, this artist embodies the perfect mix for the perfect music cocktail. Soundbar Live welcomes our newest patron, Kissie IG. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, and I'm much better now that you're here.
Yeah.
You know, I love great people, great energy. You have all that. I love your nails.
Come on, nails.
The
Somebody
nails
just came to my house today to do them.
Oh, they look
'Cause
nice.
I be all over the place.
I like the nails, the little thing on your tooth, the diamond thing,
Come on,
just everything. She's just amazing. I like her a lot. First things first though, congratulations on the baby. When this comes out, it won't be Mother's Day, but it is Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you. It's my first Mother's Day. I'm
So how's that? Is
hyped.
it pretty cool?
It's weird. I mean, I'm just excited because everybody will tell you how much you're just gonna fall in love with this baby every day. But then when it actually happens, I'm like,
You feel
this
that?
is really real.
So does having a baby, like, because you're, like, first of all, Kissie IG is an amazing songwriter. Like, she's just amazing. But has, like, because this is all new for you. So has having a child, like, kind of changed your creative process and the writing?
I think I'm still the same level of creative, if not probably pushing harder because I'm like, we got
to get this thing popping.
But like the only thing that changed is my time management because I used to studio hop like I do 3 sessions a day. All right, where y'all at? I'm pulling up. But now, you know, I think about my time like, where's the most productive studio I could be at today?
You've had a baby, so there was quite a bit of time where you did not partake in libation or alcohol.
Hello.
So we can go ahead and have a little taste here, a little
like
cocktail
it.
today. All right, let's cheers it up first, okay? It looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, my first hard liquor.
Your first hard liquor, so you.
This is good.
Yeah.
God,
It's a little bourbon.
I like it.
How far back does your love for music go? Like,
It goes back pretty far. When I was 6 years old, actually, I found love for like the theater, and it was a singing improv type of theater situation. So that's how I got my start. Period. And then my dad's a preacher, so I would always sing before he preached. So it's just I've been in the studio since I was in the 5th grade.
so you know, Atlanta's like the Black entertainment mecca, right? And we all want to make it look like we're here, we're doing this, we're all grinding, we're all here for the same purpose. How has Atlanta specifically contributed to your musical journey after growing up in
Denver.
Colorado. Where you're the only Black person? Really?
No, there's a lot of us there, first of all.
Okay.
But yeah, no, actually, that's why I came to Atlanta, was for music. I went to Clark Atlanta University. I actually had applied to all HBCUs because I did, I want to be around my people.
Around.
So,
yeah, I get it.
I got accepted to like Howard, Hampton.
Which is my alma mater.
Howard, yes.
Yeah.
And I was really considering that. But then my mom actually had snuck and sent Clark my demo, like my music.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they wrote a letter and were like, okay, well, we'll get your music played on the radio. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to Atlanta.
It's the thing. Howard didn't do that for me. But there again, I might not have been as advanced as you were at the time. I didn't have records then. So speaking of your music and albums and all that kind of stuff, right? You describe yourself as a suburban misfit. What's that whole thing?
It's basically like, first of all, Denver does have a hood. It's got its parts and stuff.
You in the hood?
I used to be there all the time, but
Did you live
I
there?
grew up in the suburbs.
Okay,
So what I'm saying is,
Okay.
but all my friends, all the parties, we had to literally cross the tracks to get to the hood, and that's when we kicked it after school on the weekends. So we like suburban misfits.
This is interesting. Like, it says, so with the pressure of female artists to have an image that's not necessarily theirs, right? How have you been able to remain so authentic and consistent?
Well, luckily, like now, it's more accepted for you to be yourself. So I think I'm kind of popping at a time where I don't have to be like, oh, you gotta wear these heels on. No, because if I want to wear flats on stage, I'm gonna wear flats. And luckily at this point in time, it's accepted. So I didn't really have to do any like crazy, like you need to fix this about yourself, you need to fix that.
So if this was the first time anyone's heard of Kissie IG, right? If this was the first time, what would be the one song that defines who you are as an artist?
I have an EP I dropped 2016 called Rules for Girls, and the song Somebody.
I gave 101 chance for you to open up and see what you got. 1,000,001 I passed for you to see that I'm somebody's daughter and you're somebody's son.
Next thing, like, okay, I love Kiki White is like a vocal
Bible, beast,
what is that?
angel.
It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
And apparently you have a couple of duets with her?
Yep, we got a Christmas duet, this most recent one we just dropped, All the Way In.
All the way in, so baby, when you're down, tell me, babe, why you got me in this corner?
With me and Kiki, I wrote for her. I started off writing for her. So I wrote on her last 2 projects she dropped. We're actually currently writing new music for her. And she's my baby's godmother.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so, and she's actually...
She got a bunch of kids.
And she love it.
So
she got one on this arm, one on this arm, one down on the ankle.
How did it, when you got pregnant, a lot of artists feel like, oh my gosh, now is it gonna be over? Am I still gonna have that same? What did you feel? Did you have that feeling?
I definitely had that feeling. But like, what helped me is having somebody like Kiki, and I've been on the road with her, on tour with her. I see how she balances her life. I see that you could still get your coins and still have a family, because I was in a lot of studios where they'd be like, oh, if a girl has a baby, her life is over.
So wouldn't it be interesting to go to a studio that's owned by women, and then there's a place for your baby?
Little
you got that?
center.
So that's where we have to be, as women, as creatives, create that space.
That's a great idea.
Create that space so that women can be who they are, and that's mothers, and that's awesome multitaskers. Okay, you got a new song, right?
Yes. Close that door.
Close that door for sure. And you'll be performing that, I'm sure, right? Today on Soundbar, she's gonna be doing her single.
Yeah.
Where can they hear that? Where can they find that?
Yes, make sure y'all go stream and download Close That Door. It's actually available everywhere you can go. iTunes, Google Play, Shazam, Pandora, YouTube, wherever you need to hear it. And it's on the radio too. So turn on V103, turn on 96.7. It's actually spreading like hot fire.
Hot fire. I love when you the nails, you snatch the air with the nails. Okay, we do this for all our guests. Get ready.
Okay.
If your music was a drink, what would it taste like?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like smooth it's R&B for sure.
Okay.
90s R&B for sure. I like, Duce, it's smooth, it's still in the club. It got a little Jay-Z behind it.
Yeah, stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole game. She's about to be on that level. She's about to
Amen.
She's about to kick it with Jay like,
Amen.
look, you know what I'm saying? That's where you're going.
I
That's
receive
your
it.
life.
I receive
that.
it.
So Kissie Lee, thank you so much for joining us here at Soundbar and giving us a great interview and being a great person, beautiful woman, great life.
Thank you.
She's dope. Check out her music everywhere you can possibly find it, and you'll see why in a moment, because she's going to perform, right?
Yes.
All right.
Babe, I got options. I just wanna see if you could change my ways. I got bad habits. Can you show me how to act? I'll cook them tacos, clean the kitchen. If you give me that feeling, babe, I wanna feel it. I'll stay in the house, fuck yeah. If you could keep me throwing it back, like Usher, you got it back. Baby, be good for